Yo, so guys, welcome back to another monster video. So in today's video, I'm going to be reviewing the monster Lumoona. This is going to be the mythic version of Lumoona, of course, and I'm gonna go ahead and review it in today's video. So if you guys are excited, if you are, make sure to drop a like, subscribe. Anyways, it's going to get started. Now guys, I'm super excited to actually review this monster for you guys because this monster is finally out. Yes, so this monster was supposed to be out a little earlier, but sadly some things got messed up. So they finally released it. You can go ahead and purchase it right now. There's an offer pack right here. You could also access it through the portal. But anyways, we got the monster here. So I'm going to go ahead and purchase it, or not purchase it, but speed it up and go ahead and hatch it. Of course, huge thanks to Bunky for letting me borrow her account to review this monster for you guys. Huge thanks to her again. But this monster is supposed to be literally the best, if not one of the best, for this era so far, okay, so far out of all of them. So I'm going to be reviewing the remaining ones as well, but we got Lumoona here. I'm going to go ahead and review it right now, so I'm super excited with this one. So the thing with this guy, or with her, not a guy, it's not a guy, but the thing with Lumoona here is that she actually has access to anticipation there, which is really sweet. Having access to anticipation, that's very good. Now, one of the nice thing I like about Lumoona is her random positive status effect that she can actually apply to everybody. Now, that could be a good thing and also a bad thing, you know what I mean? Bad thing is that you don't know what's gonna be landing. Good thing is that same time you don't know where it's really landing, right? So if you're gonna be setting it on your defense on PvP, or not PvP, Team Wars, this is gonna be a Team Wars monster mostly. So she could really just mess up the battle for other attackers, whoever's attacking. Immune to possession here as well. We also have immune to control that upgrades. Oh, okay, so here we go. Anticipation, immune to possession, immune to freeze, and then that actually upgrades to immune to control at rank 5, which is kind of weird. It's kind of weird how they kind of like made this. You know what I mean? So from rank 3, you get it to rank 4. Rank 4, you basically have all these. You don't get anything else. But rank 5 is when you get the random status gesture, positive status effect, and also the immune to control. That's when you unlock both of them. Okay, now take a look at the stats. We have 10,505 power, 140,847 life, and 8,690 speed. Okay, overall, stats are pretty good. Alright, let's take a look at the skills here. This is really important. It removes positive status from all enemies, applies a random positive status effect, and a random elemental protection to all allies. Okay, we also have Undead Mojo, which is a moderate magic damage to an enemy, removes all negative status effects, and applies a random positive status effect to all allies. This is also pretty good. You can definitely go ahead and carry. Removes positive status effect from an enemy, applies blind and a random negative status effect to all enemies. Okay, and last but not least, Cold Blood to itself, possession to an enemy, and then you're dealing low magic damage to all enemies, and then you're removing the Cold Blood. So with Cold Blood, if I'm sure many of you guys are not familiar with this, this is a new effect that they added. Basically, it bypasses taunts and mega taunts. So kind of like Pierce, but like not as good as Pierce, you know what I mean? You can only ignore taunt and mega taunt. Removes all negative status effects from, let's see, removes all negative status effects and applies a random positive status effect to an ally. So you can probably run that as well, but I wouldn't really recommend. I'm sure many will probably run this as well and make some plays with that. But other than that, I would say these are her 4 best skills. I would recommend running those. Anyways, getting into the relics. So we have Staff and Essence. This is really good for her. I would recommend giving in a staff that regenerates her stamina, and then an Essence like Shadow Nia or any other ones that basically revives the monster. So I had to take it to Adventure Map because right now if I take it to PvP, she's just gonna get dominated. But maybe if it was actually at 130 or above that, then of course we would have been able to dominate instead. But anyways, so I'm pairing it up with this random team. Now I chose a really weak attacker like Sapman, for example, because we're going up against these guys. I don't want him to deal too much damage, right? So just went with that. But anyways, as you guys could see, I take in the first turn. The monster's very, very fast. We have 18,000 speed compared to 16,000. And of course, keep in mind, I'm actually running triple speed runes here. And this is a 150 versus a 100. So here, when you take it in the first turn, you'll most likely use something like Stellar, so you can actually remove positive status effects from enemies. There will most likely be Megaton in the enemy team, so you could probably start off with something like that. You can also remove positive status effect with this one as well. Looks like she actually has 3 random positive status effects, and then you also have the Cold Blood. So let's say if there was a, let's say a Mega Taunt or a Taunt in this team right here, I would start off with Possession and Cold Blood, right? So it would ignore that and basically possess whoever you want, as long as they're not immune to possession, of course. So make sure to keep that in mind, okay? So if there is like a let's say taunts or mega taunts, you could just ignore that and do that. So I'm gonna go ahead and do the stellar skill here. This applies a random positive status effect, it looks like. So I went ahead and got train protection with fire protection. So it applies a random, you know, elemental protection, which is pretty sweet. And we also have trade protection on this one, and immune to control on this one, it looks like, with nature protection. I'm not sure if immune to freeze, where that came from, I don't know, but I know the torture immunity came from this monster, the area one. Okay, we're gonna go ahead and charge up. We can just go ahead and apply some tortures, and here we can actually remove all negative status effects and apply a random positive status effect to everybody. So here we go, another positive status effect. Okay, what did we get? For this one, we just got a positive status effect protection, so if they try to cleanse this fire protection with trade protection, it won't really go away. We also got immune to control on this one, it looks like. Now sometimes you can even get, for example, dodge area or evasion, things like that, like the fancy stuff. That's why this monster is going to be actually pretty good in Team Wars, because you can definitely throw off the enemy because they won't know what you're going to really apply to yourself, you know? Plus, if you could get it to rank 5, that random positive status effect can actually come in handy as well. I'm going to go ahead and charge up here. Charge up. Oh yeah, also I forgot to actually cover this. Sadly, she has high cooldowns, which kind of sucks. I would say that's one of the things that I dislike about her, the fact that she has high cooldowns, which actually does suck. So it looks like we actually got double damage here, evasion, and triple damage. Whoa, triple damage to my attacker. We could do double damage on top of that. And then I could do a random positive status effect again. So I got, oh my gosh, I got triple damage, double damage. I got dodge area. Oh my gosh, that's crazy. Alright, you guys, look at that. You see the damage there? And I have no runes, keep that in mind. Literally, no runes equipped, 552k right there, thanks to the triple damage, random positive status effect, and the double damage coming in from my nature supporter. But I've got to say, overall, she is amazing, but try to actually max her out. Right now, my best suggestion would be, for those of you guys that are actually thinking about purchasing her, I would just recommend purchasing her from the portal here, which is just going to be 30 bucks if you are interested in purchasing her. Do it through this, because right now there aren't too many monsters really worth, you know, ranking up that fast. So like right now, from the monsters that I've reviewed so far, I would say the only ones that are really worth, you know, purchasing at high rank would be Shaolin, which is the exclusive pass monster, and that's the only way you can actually obtain them. But I wouldn't really recommend purchasing the chest tokens it offers as well, because this is a new era. You might as well just go ahead and take it to the dungeons. You know, why would you want to just max it out straight away? Then you won't really have anybody to rank up, and even if you do, those monsters suck. So you might as well go ahead and just take it slow. I would say just get the rank 0 over the whatever rank this is. I think rank 3 for 100 bucks too. Heck no. Alright, anyways guys, that's going to be pretty much it for today's monsters and monster review. Huge thanks to Bunky once again for letting me borrow your account. But thank you all so much for watching. Let me in the comments down below your favorite part of the video was, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace out.